Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're down here in Mansfield, Texas, and I have today a really interesting vehicle. This is a European made, basically made in the UK, Ford Transit van, but it was made for a German Fire Brigade. So all the data tags and information are in German. It's had a few panels painted, like I think the fender flares. This door looks a little bit darker than the rest of the truck. And then it's had some touch-up done that's pretty lousy. Like right here, you can see that. And they actually got a spray can out right there. But the rest of the truck is pretty original paint. We did paint the bumpers white. We had the wheels powder coated white, and the roof was repainted white up there on the top. The interior is very original and looks really good. This material reminds me of a Volkswagen. Just the smell. It smells like an old Volkswagen Beetle. You can see this fire extinguisher is all in German. It's got 2 seats in the back. 2 grab handles up front. The floorboards are in very good shape. No indication of rust or rot whatsoever. And this truck shows 19,000 kilometers, which seems kind of unbelievable, but fire departments don't drive their stuff much. And there's a few telltale signs that makes me believe the miles are correct. For example, there's no chips in the windshield. And you could say, well, they put a new windshield. But it still has the Ford Motor Company stamp, and it says laminated Belgium. So that is an original windshield. Also, the exhaust system, the muffler still has the Ford logo stamped into the steel. The resonator is rotted out and there's a hole in it, but I left it on there on purpose because I believe it's the original one. We did put new tires on it. We did points, condenser, spark plugs. We did an oil change. It's still got the Hella branded headlights, which are the European issue headlights. The siren does work. Just look around the side. Underneath the truck, there's surface rust, but there's no rot. Probably the worst place is right here. There's some surface rust around this little area right behind the bumper. But she runs good. All the hinges and the doors are good and solid. Also, the brake pedal and clutch, they don't show much wear. There is some wear here on this rubber. And again, the floors are very, very solid underneath and on top, with only showing a little bit of surface rust. It's got a bare heater that works extremely good, and it does have the siren that's functional. Let's see if we can hear it. See if I know how to do it. It's kind of fun. European siren. Got the nice factory Ford steering wheel. 19,927 kilometers. This truck was brought to the USA through, I believe, California, and they were going to make like a camper van out of it. You can see it's got an axe mounted right here, I guess, to break through a door. But anyway, they decided against it, and they sold it to another gentleman, and he was going to haul vintage motorcycles in the back. He was going to take out the back seats, and he's got some restored Ducatis and BMWs just to go to like car shows and stuff, just have a unique transport van. But it's pretty neat to see a light duty vehicle that does have a trailer hitch. It's dual rear wheels. The tires were replaced, they're new, and you can see the body's in pretty good shape. It does have a few dents like in this door here. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a few little dents, little waves right there. It's got the tire pressure painted on to the above the fenders like you would see on a military truck or a fire truck. Got this nice big opening in the back. Back here are just some of the old tune-up parts. Looks like they replaced maybe a tail light lens. There's another light for the roof. Spare tires under here. Still pretty much the way it was. All the latches, they still have grease on them. It just kind of tells me this hasn't had a lot of use. It says Ford AC SAR on the back on tour, and I looked that up, and that's some kind of European car company, or car club is what that is. I don't know that much about them. Under the hood is a Ford, it's a V4. Pretty interesting looking engine. In fact, let me pop the hood. And I don't know what this means. It says Madness on it. Not sure what that is. But I could see somebody buying this and making it into like a surf wagon, hanging some surfboards on the top. You could camp out on the beach, have plenty of room to kind of move around. It's bigger than one of those Volkswagen vans. It can handle some weight. There's a lot of possibilities, and I've just never seen one of these. I understand over in England, you do see them. Of course, they're even old over in England. But this one was made in the UK for a German Fire Brigade. Don't know what fire brigade. The windshield arms still have the Ford Motor Company little stamp on them. It's kind of hard to see that in the video. Let me get this hood open. It's got little springs on it. So you just kind of raise it up and it stays open. You can tell the battery obviously has been replaced. But the wiring looks very clean and very original. Old style fuses. The brake master cylinder reservoir. The hoses have been replaced. And again, you see some of the German tags. See that hinge still has some grease in it. I mean, it's just really got a lot of indicators that it's very, very original. There's the coil, the little ceramic block. The data tag says Ford Werke AG Cologne, West Germany. Don't know what size the engine is, but I know it is a V4. And like I say, we put new spark plugs, points, just kind of did a little tune-up on it. There's a VIN number kind of stamped into the fender well. Another kind of data tag right here. But even the windshield washer bottle is intact. Normally those are cracked and long gone. There's just a lot of indicators that say this truck, A, has never been wrecked, and B, is very original. But it starts up, it runs good. The tune-up helped it a lot. Just kind of showing you around under here. It's got the little windshield washer squirters. I believe they work. I see some fluid in them. It's an alternator 12-volt system. There is a battery cutoff switch right here. It's got a Bosch, I guess that might be the siren. Let's get back and kind of get a little look at it. Then I'll start the engine, let you hear it run. Kind of look down the sides. This passenger door is the one that has the most dings in it and dents. And I don't know if you can see it in the video. There's just kind of some waves. It's not terrible, but it's there. This side has the original door panel on it. And again, it's kind of got that, what I call Volkswagen type material. Little sliding window that's still functional. And the Ford Motor Company stamp, Belgium. The handles are in good shape. The latch says Bomoro. I don't know where those are made. But it's just a kind of a one-of-a-kind. Not really sure what you do with it, except you'll have the only one, but I can see it being a surf wagon. Be quite a surf wagon. You could air the tires down, drive it in the sand. Those dual rear wheels. It's not real heavy. Probably get around pretty good. The lights up top, I'm not sure if those work. Maybe they work when the top blue light is spinning, and I know that does work. Got some little vents back here. Yeah, we'll start her up, let you hear it. I've never seen a V4 before. Kind of a interesting little motor. Just kind of sounds like a little pit motor. And as I mentioned, the 2-into-1 exhaust goes through a Ford original muffler, but the rear resonator has a big hole in it, and I took a picture of it. And you can see the little tailpipe coming out the back. I left it all there because just to show the originality. Whoever buys it will probably want to put a new tailpipe on it, because it is kind of rotted out. But it's a neat little truck. Here's some dents right here. One right there, and there's one right here. It's like the door's got the dents, and the rest looks pretty darn good. But if you have any questions, just check us out. We're gonna put this on Bring a Trailer and see who the lucky new owner is gonna be. I'm gonna do another video while I'm driving it, let you kind of see how she runs. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.